Hi, it's Leanne from Succeed Healthcare Solutions. My next tip around emotion management is something that we call validating the emotion. Again, it's a journey that I've been as a mum, as a partner, as an individual. It's been a goal of mine to really master being able to empathize and validate the emotions of my kids and help them feel heard and understood. It's an ongoing journey. One way that I have been using recently that's been quite helpful is to actually summarize verbatim what the other person has said. That helps us check that we heard correctly, and they can clarify and correct us if we got it a bit wrong. And then to validate the emotion and the experience that we can find. So we're looking for that slightly deeper meaning in what they said, and we're validating that. Sometimes that can feel like a real challenge because it may be very, very different to the way that we perceive things. So there's a concept called dialectics, more commonly known in dialectical behavior therapy, that talks about how two opposing or seemingly opposing views can both be true at the same time. An example can be if we have a vase of flowers and the whole room's painting it like at one of those paint and sips. Everybody's going to have a slightly different interpretation, or sometimes quite a different interpretation, of how they see that and how it ends up on their canvas. It's a bit of a similar principle here. It's about learning to try and find that kernel of truth in what the other person is saying and stating it. So sentence stems like, it makes sense that, whatever, you're feeling this way, you thought this way, you behave this way due to these reasons. It doesn't mean that we're agreeing with it, but it does help them to feel heard and understood, and they are going to be a lot more likely to be willing to hear our position when they're feeling heard and understood. Again, I find this a lot easier if the topic is about something outside of the relationship, such as a parent, partner. In that case, it's more of what we call a stress-reducing conversation. We're helping them to feel like they're not alone in that situation. I hope that's helpful.